And I still want to know even this day, Guti, yini evidence ukokoma wena unayo ukuthi I'm gay. I have evidence. I'm like, these people yini lengaka abathi kunayo abayikhiphe ke. And then came Dominic na yathi ngeke ngamfuna. Oh.
So you want to help her pay for that still?
I want to because umntane yethu Joe. Like even today, I have doctors now ukuthi ngene izinto and azipheli.
Permission granted. You may ring us. Offload your burdens and trust that you'll feel lighter. The darkness lures, but we will shed a bit of light to make your day brighter. You're a fighter, but now you're tired. So rest with us, but ring us, because it's much better to hear you speak up than to read about it on your suicide note while you lay cold face up. XMG, ring us. We'll pick up any brokenness you hoard. We vow to be your entertainment even when you're bored. Ring us, where we talk, offload, see boldly. That's what the brotherhood is for. In your mind, we hope to build a palace bigger than Caesar's. Let's sit down and unfold. Le ring us.
Hi, good people. Welcome to the Ringers podcast. So I don't know if I should start by saying how it came about because this is the first episode.
This is the first episode.
This is the first episode. Like I want this one to go first.
I'm really honored to be here, man. But I think let's tell them why we're here, why I'm here specifically. Because it's crazy because I'm going to be interviewing you instead of the other way around, whereas it's actually your show.
Yeah, boys.
So what is the show about firstly?
Okay, how it came about, the reason why I relate so much to this podcast and the reason why I gave it the Ringers podcast. So you see the name, it's Ring, and then it's us. Mm-hmm. So you ring us.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's ring us.
Like ring us. Also ring us means
ring
like...
us is in ring us. Conversate. So, in fact, I was at the restaurant, so I saw this guy, he was crying. They're having a deep conversation. You can see a tense conversation. And then he was crying, this guy, and then I was like, let me go to him and give him a hug.
Is he black?
Yeah, black, bro. Married. And then not just any guy. You see me, my physique. Like, like a tough guy, serious. And I was like, I went to the bathroom and then I told the lady I was with because I was in the meeting. I was like, I'm about to do the dumbest shit, but if anything happens, come and rescue me. I went to the table, I greeted them. Hi, guys. Told them, I don't know what's happening, but my guy, can I give you a hug?
That's brave, okay?
Yeah, like he stood up, like he gave me the most. This guy's going through a lot.
You saw a man crying, you went to him, and you're like, can I please give you a hug?
Yeah, I gave him a hug. And then when I got home, I was like, why was it awkward for me to see a guy crying? You can see a lady crying, no Maganza, you're gonna be like, hey, maybe there's something tense coming. But it was so awkward to see a man crying in public. I was like, why should we cry as men in hiding? Why should we hide when you cry?
It's the nature of life, man. Nah,
bro, we cannot say Uguti. Like, I think we've normalized Uguti into Taikali. We've normalized Uguti. Some topics you can't have them in public. You can only have them too. So I was like, let me start a safe space for men where men can come and talk anything, like the voice, they like give them a voice. That's the slogan of this podcast, by the way.
What does it say?
Give silence a voice.
Oh, give silence a voice on Ringa's podcast. So that's the whole reason for this podcast.
Yeah,
to give men a voice.
A voice. Not but not just about tense conversation. Maybe it can be business advisors.
Okay.
It can be about anything, but I just want to focus on men, man.
I feel like you've been through a lot, man.
I
feel like in that situation where you saw that man cry, you sort of like related to that whole situation. Because you felt, did you ever want a hug from somebody when you were going through that and you never got?
That's the thing, because when I saw him crying, like even me, I kept on holding because I knew what I was going through inside me.
Are you soft, man?
It's not about being soft. Like when life hits, it's gonna hit. Trust me, and I'm so grateful for, let me not say for the stage that I was in, for the stage that I'm in currently. Because I'm learning a lot about me, I'm learning a lot about my surrounding, I'm learning a lot about life itself. Like it's one of those, it's easy to read Uguti. Before you grow, life is gonna grow challenges. It's easy when you read it. Mm-hmm. But when you're inside,
Yeah.
Fine, it's not popping flakes.
Man. But honestly, bro, getting to speak about you more.
Yeah, bro.
You had a public relationship. Your kid's on the internet. You lost a kid. I know you're a businessman. There's been so many accusations about you also being gay, which was crazy to me. You know, you had a podcast that you're not a part of anymore. Your ex-wife just got a BBL. Like, man, there's just so much to talk about, man. But also I want to tell my story about how we know each other.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Wanda's one of the people that I spoke to when I was like coming up in the industry, right? You are one of the guys that actually sort of recognized me when I was on my way up. Like, you're like, yo, this guy's talented, and stuff like that. I think it was after I did the DJ's Boo interview. And I did
It was before.
Was it before DJ's Boo?
Because after I did the DJ's Boo interview, I called you. I was like, "Why are you throwing this into the?" I was like,
that
"We're
we're
gonna
supposed to talk about." Yeah.
Because there was a lot. Even now, there's a lot doing like it's not as a public.
But he's telling me that again. Wait, I don't know where that comes from.
You're living nice, Ntona.
Not even,
I'm so
man.
proud of you. Wait, it's not to cut you, but I'm so proud of you, Ntona, because seeing you on the pod that you're working for, like I'm forever smiling. Look at this kid. To think, Gucci, at some point you wanted to give up. At some point you were calling me every day, like Monday, when are we studying? Because we were supposed to work together. People don't know, but we were supposed to have a podcast.
Yeah, I was getting to that, man. So,
yo, bro,
I was on my way up doing my TikToks. You know, we started. How did we start talking TikTok? Via messages. You sent me a DM on TikTok.
Yeah,
then we exchanged numbers.
Yeah.
We had a couple of meetings. I know we first met at Mall of Africa, 2023.
It was 2023.
3.
And then, it was 2023, our first meeting.
Yeah. At Mall of Africa.
Towards the end of 2023, we did meet. And then we were supposed to shoot like first week of Jan or first week of Feb. But things went south.
Yeah, but in that, I met you. I met Gogos Koteni, your ex-wife. And it was really dope just being in that whole thing. I felt like, okay, now I'm growing in the industry. Because I'd like come to your house. I'd honestly like see the conversations you guys would have and the encouragement you guys would give me. And then I know I had an interview with her. And I wasn't supposed to do the interview that day. Remember, I was just supposed to chill. I wasn't supposed to do the interview. I was ambushed to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
It was a meeting between us, and then you were drawing twins.
Yeah, you had to go fetch the kids.
Yeah.
Your kid from hospital at that time.
I had to go and sign forms at the hospital. I think, my kid was going through an operation. I had to be there.
Yeah.
That's why I left when you guys were doing an interview.
So we did that interview, and in that interview, I knew that I was already like joining the Venting podcast. So I was supposed to have like my own show under the Venting, where I was going to do like what I do on TikTok, just on a bigger platform, like reviews and stuff like that. And then you guys gave me a contract. I remember you gave...
I sent you a contract,
you sent me a contract.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think in that week, that was when I stood in on Spreading Humors. yeah. And then I did the first episode, which was dope. And then they liked it. And then I did the second one. And then I think I spoke about the fact that I'm joining another podcast after shooting that. And then when I got done with that, Dudu came to me and she was like, yo, nigga, what contract? I was like, I might be joining the Venting, whatever. And then she was like, nigga, Mac wants to have a conversation with you. Just chill a bit before you sign. You don't know that? I didn't tell you that?
No, you didn't tell me because I called you after the Spreading Humors podcast. I called you. I was like, Thakgi Mfana, they have eyes on you. Trust me. Meg saw you and he's going to take you. Please promise me that you're not going to sign with Meg. You're like, nah, chill, bro. You're the first one that saw me.
Yeah,
so now
man.
I'm not going to sign anything with Meg. And then...
I met with Mac at La Youthi. Crazy enough. He came to La Youthi with Naledi, with his wife. Yeah, we sat and we spoke. And then he pitched the idea, this whole concept of what it's about, where it stems from, and who is going to be on the panel and stuff like that. And then we hashed it out, and I was like, sounds dope. And then we shot a pilot. Yeah, that panned out really nice. That was really dope. I was a bit scared at first, but yeah, it happened. And That's the reason why I am today. But I feel like you played a big part in all of that because you gave me motivation. You kept me motivated that just keep going because I wanted to stop. I wanted out. I just felt like it's not coming. Like, when is it going to happen? I've been working, I wanted the money, a bit of money that I'm getting now. I wanted comfortability. I wanted to be out there more. But here we are, man. I'd like to think that I'm still going and there's a lot more in store for me, just like there is for you. You're way older than me. You got businesses going. You're already a family man. You've been through the most, man.
I've been, like, at some point, like, there was a point where I felt like, you see that point where you were, like, giving up and stuff? There was a point where it was really dark. Like, I just lost my kids, my marriage is going south. And then even my business, things like I've been like 3 months not running till date.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to get into that, but okay, we started knowing Monday by dating Ugogos Kotin. Right, and then you guys made your relationship public. Yeah. And then there was kids involved, bro. I wanted to know, like, how did you guys meet? How did you guys come about? And what caused the end of the relationship? Just in summary.
Yeah, I think I've spoken about how we met on various interviews on how we met. We met on Facebook, I inboxed her. Yeah, and then...
You the one that shell out? She didn't shell at you?
Nah, I didn't want that shell at me, yeah. Okay. I shell at her, man, because, yeah. So I saw this lady. And the funny part of it, I didn't care about Gucci Sangoma. I was in love with the person more than Gucci the calling. That's why I asked so many things when they're like, hey, I didn't mind that stuff. I was more concentrated on this beautiful lady and smart lady because that's the first thing I picked up when we started talking. Gucci, this woman is driven and she's very smart, of which it was hard for me to get umuntu ocabanga njengami, like not ukuthi acabanga njengami, but who's driven njengami, who dreams big njengami.
Yeah.
But me and her would talk like crazy things. We're gonna pay this, and trust me, you accomplish everything. About zonke izinto we dreamed about. Because the first time we met, of which I'm back home now. We talked about owning shops. We talked about us living in Sentin. We spoke about isn't it by us owning isn't it by like zonke lezinto sazenza.
Yeah.
I think into because I saw this potential going.
Yeah.
And I was more invested on how we grow the brand Ukokos Kotin. Because I didn't meet to do me. Sega. I met her when she was
still on the camera.
Yeah, but I saw what we can go far with this brand. We cannot limit it as Isango Mapela. Like we can do a lot. And I saw the love that people
Very. I love her.
I know. We are and then I saw what we have to use this. And we have to make money out of this. Even the following, every time Nomabanga to you, Unama likes me 10,000, I'll be like, if only we can convert these likes into money.
Oh, yeah.
If we can monetize this thing at Facebook into money,
yeah.
Trust me, we far. That's how I introduced her to YouTube. Because a lot of people who used to follow her, Ngama rituals are on Facebook, I would see like 10K people want to see good ones. And I was like, you can make money out of my video. Ngati, do this. Tell them you're going to upload a video on YouTube. Just tell them you're going to ritual so. And then if I get on YouTube, then they just watch it loud without
on Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, on Facebook. And then she started it. That's how her YouTube channel grew before Akali podcast.
Oh, okay. So she was never interested in YouTube. You're the one that gave her that idea.
Yeah, to me, got a plug before starting a pod or anything. She got a plug just by people from Facebook.
So she had like fans. She has like
100K
hardcore fans.
Even date, if you follow her, even date. That's how people love Utumi. Hardcore fans. She even, like Utumi no mabangati angambangun. There's still gonna be people who
even if she goes to church and go preach there with the BBL, people still follow on that.
That's to me. That's the power she had.
Yo, so bro, with all of that, with all of those accomplishments and stuff like businesses, ideas, what happened? Why did you guys split? What was the reason for that?
You see, according to me, I think we were young. Yes, everything was coming, but everything came fast, man. And the so YouTube is not because Ash, man, when you started blooming here in Josie, things started being a bit tense, man.
Also, like I know, like okay, before I go far, I just feel like whenever I walked in a mall with you one day, bro, the girls would just throw themselves at you, and I always mention this.
Yeah,
I even told Tumi this.
You've been.
Yeah, because I feel like girls just love you, bro.
But you know, when I'm after meeting with Doom, like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't say which I had my fair time, but there's something right with the streets and girls. Like, I was like, this is me. I'm settling down, man. Even because you see, even now I have exes abangihlekayo ukuthi wena washiya kanje, wena wachoma kanje, uphi ugogo, uphi lo Tuma wakho bochoma kanje. I'm like, "Eish." So it's that, because after meeting with Tuma, I was like, mfana, this is what I want. This is what I've been praying for.
the split.
Like the love, mfethu namtande the way bengangithanda khona, the love, mfethu, like the warmth bekangayo and everything. I was like, I'm sad here. Pela, you should understand, I lost my dad when I was 2 years. I lost my mom when I was 16. So I gained my independence when I was 19. I started working when I was 19. So I've been alone. It's me against the world. There's no one who feel like warm touch. Yes, I have family, but by us, I'm self. The thing in the internet, which you can talk, but I won't respond. And I'm that person. So if you find this person, something you've never had because you've been alone and who you want, and then you find this person also shelter, it's okay. So you're gonna feel that warmth. Like I used to tell her no about the sigma ring in. To would brag about me any day. I love my man. That was good. There's someone who has my back who
Like
love
that,
me. So it gave me that thing with you. Finally, I have this.
I belong.
I belong. Sense of belonging, you, bro. Like that's why even namanje, the process to splitting. I told her it's gonna be hard for me because like 5 years of my life, it's mundane to me. Half of me is you. Like I know how many times I talk to you if I'm going through this in Kulmana. But now I have to dear church because currently I think she's in a relationship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I can't call her anytime. You can't need the guy's gonna feel some kind of way, yabo. So I have to with Kangani.
Pull back a bit.
Yeah, of which now I'm getting used to it. Now I'm okay. Like so I think it's that, man. And my challenges are high because you know when someone wants you to reach a certain point but you're not ready to reach it. Fun enough, to me was complaining about me going a lot, me drinking with friends, but trust me, this day I'm 6 months sober now. No alcohol, no next. Friends now, I'm forever alone.
Yeah.
It's me and my business, it's me and my kids. Zonke lezi zinto bekafuna ukuthi ngibe yizo ngaleso sikhathi. Ngibe yizo ekugcineni kokuthi yena she's not there
anymore. So at that time when she wanted you to change, did you feel like she was being controlling or something?
You see, when she wanted me to change, I remember because most of the time when I started going hardcore on alcohol and nightlife, I was going through something, but baby, being a bone. It was when my kid started but I can't talk anything because Tumi needs me. The kid need me. Everyone, like, I have to be this type.
You had to be the man. You couldn't be the man that was crying in the restaurant.
I couldn't be that guy.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
I couldn't be that guy. But when I'm in the street, I feel like I'm relaxing. When I'm drinking, I feel like in Zamzit kancane.
Okay, and also...
And she would complain, like, I want to be, ngathi ngabalekela nenkinga kakhulu, but at the same time, I'm hurting this person, I'm not aware. When she's telling me how much I'm hurting her, I feel like she's not seeing my pain.
Okay.
She's being selfish, and then the fight starts. And don't forget, like, you cannot take back words, is she? Like, naming zoba rude na, she becomes rude, and then you start, the thing about words, for tukutaga kohle, kumuntu angasho ukuthi sorry, but maglis khathi yakhumula wena wathini ngeminini. So that, iyenza izinto ezibhaya, man. Izinto ezibhaya in between us.
So the Monda Shange Jr. situation, him being in hospital was part of the, just because disarray in the house, you guys couldn't handle it, it was a lot. I mean, it would be a lot for anyone else. Even for me, I feel like I wouldn't be able to take it.
Even this day, umahlala khuluma ukuthi, she's always saying, Monday Jr. coming to my life, he changes into his ning and it took away a lot of things from me. She even considered her marriage, ukuthi isn't it because even when she was pregnant, I wasn't there that much.
Street
I
boy.
was street boy, bro. Like hardcore street boy. And look, don't worry, because me being a street boy, it's me. Like after taking the decision, ukuthi angisafuna expandela umuntu, I'm gonna be a panda boy. Like I think I took 2 years, and then I met Tutun. I'm meeting this powerhouse, yeah, me, which pushing something, and then now my results of hustling are starting to show. So the money that I've been dreaming about, say angena manje.
But
I'm signing deal nemoch I love.
ooh,
And you know I love clothes. I can dress no matter. I can buy, I can afford. I have cars now and then. So I'm starting to see when your results. I think now you were there, maybe some Lonto Lego, you've been telling these guys good I'm gonna pop lentis or anything. And when the results start showing, there's a bit of you that wants to show good I'm there.
wabonisa kancane.
But at the same time, you have to be a husband now.
You have to be a father.
You have to be a father. You don't have any experience on how to run a household. Sometimes you can do, and trust me, yeah, I was thinking about this. I think I was at my comfort thinking, Gucci, just because I've lobored to me, she's mine, man, ngeke survive. There was a stage
Oh yeah.
but I didn't know it because she kept on telling me, trust me, Monday, you know, I think I'm drifting away, and I don't like this feeling. But I thought, good,
She's open. I know she's open like that. She's the type. She's the type to tell you. She told you straight. I think I'm drifting away.
Like she used to tell me, I think I'm drifting away. There's this feeling I has with you, and I think we should work on it. Like she tried different things. Oh, it's okay. Let's introduce thing of going to restaurant weekly just for us to bond.
But yeah.
Yeah, let's. Do you think we should attend therapy? Okay, because of me, I was stubborn. Therapy for in. No, man, I think for in. I don't need that. Like she tried so many things. Which just to work up. But me, I was so.
You're just so caught up in a lot of things, man.
Like my head was so all over
But I feel like she was also running a ship. No matter what she was going through at the time, she was running a ship, man.
But
and she was also trying to manage you, like captain the ship. Like, let's work together, let's do this thing.
And then what happened after that? Because it was us, but she saw with Lomunyu Muntu I get caught out that much. Then she started to go back, let me do to me. And then things started to go to whatever that we worked for, so this is mine. This is mine. This is mine. Like,
what do you mean this is mine?
Like maybe, let me say maybe businesses like which we know with lessons and switch, and then she started with, no, it's mine. I work for this, and then because now she's trying to keep Gutilanta. Why should I consider this guy's feeling or work with this guy? But I don't consider.
It doesn't seem like he wants to build with me. He's not that serious. He's not ready yet.
Because she used to say, Guti, you know, I don't see my world without you. But Uti ngasikhathi ngilibe ngenza lento, she started saying, I can live without this. I can live without this guy. I can live without Mond. And then Uti, the time I reached a stage, I started coming back, but it was too late. No mazam. And then she started going raw. Like she started going raw. Like I couldn't take yonke into bezangai.
Okay, so I'm thinking she was bringing in most of the money.
And
then how did you deal with the public backlash? Shoguti, Umonde doesn't have as much as she does. Is she the man of the house? Is she the one that wears the pants in the relationship? That obviously
that got into me, and then it would put a lot of tension between us because maybe she can express herself, but I feel like she's controlling me. She can say, don't go to the streets, and then I'm like, you cannot control me because she
has more than me.
That played a huge role, like the public opinion. It played a lot because I would take his into abantu mhlambe talking from the comment in umasaki it triggers that thing.
You'd bring it to the house and say, I read this comment, but she
no, kanjalo ngizothi abantu bayibona lento.
And it's probably someone that doesn't even care, bro.
Bro, that's why even now, whoever I'm gonna date, because a lot of girls, no matter what about approach of us now, they think I'm with every relationship we put out there. But trust me, from my experience, I don't think I'm ready for a public relationship.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't put a love, like I got eyes on the Bantana, okay, that's one. But being public, Joe, it's nice. Conversation is nice, but There's opinion, people throwing opinions, Guinea. It's true, right? It's not nice.
That's the thing, when I first joined the podcast also,
Yeah.
they told me, don't read the comments. That's the thing. They told me, don't read the comments.
Even me, I used to say that to you, but I was just, now maybe being shy, I didn't.
Even chat.
Being shy.
So to me, it was like, I was like, nigga, I'm used to this. Like, I'm from TikTok. I've been on Twitter. I've been everywhere. Comments don't get to me. I went and I read the comments. Right? They affected me. I've never really said this on camera. In a way, they did. That's when I got the call. They're like, nigga, stop reading the comments.
Call from who?
Um,
I'm more concerned because I think I picked it up.
yeah.
Call from who? Come on, man. You cannot. There.
No, Mac. It was Mac.
So your boss called you?
Yeah, Mac.
Straight up.
Yeah, no, but he said it on the podcast first. Like,
I remember.
please tell Thakgi to stop reading the comments because I can see they get into him. Right? Because I was starting to change. I was starting to like hold back a bit. I was like, okay, let me let the people I'm with have more opinions because I feel like I get attacked more. So let me just chill a bit. He was like, tell to stop reading the comments. And they give me a call. They're like, poison, just stop reading for like at least like just a month and see what happens. I stopped reading on YouTube. I stopped reading on TikTok. I stopped reading everywhere. But obviously on TikTok, you'd see some of them. There's some you would see. Like when I post videos, I would like see whatever people were saying. I would. But on YouTube, I stopped completely. And everything just changed. I went back to being that Thakgi again. So public opinion sometimes does get to us, especially the negative one. Even the positive one does get to you because it changes you. Like give me an example. Like if they're like, yo, if the comments tell you, yo, we like your laugh, you're always gonna wanna, If they say, we don't like the way you said, you always gonna, worry about how you're sitting and stuff. So they sort of change you. So just stop it and just be yourself. And I did that, and I guess I'm still going now. So that really helps, man.
You're doing a lot. Like I'm so proud of you. Like I have to throw that even to. Like I'm so proud of you. Like I remember I once gave you a call and I was like, Thakgi, you're so raw, and I think McG sees himself in you. You're like, nah, I don't
think so.
You see?
No.
Like that's how much was Nyatsanga corner, Antonak. Like a lot of people, even if you can take from McG, it's how they criticize him.
Yo.
But that's the same thing as you. You're the most hated on the piano piles.
You think so? Yeah.
You even said it when it comes to me. But about my lap.
I feel like I'm a raw broadcaster. I take pride in that, honestly.
Yeah.
But bro, and then people saying you gay and stuff. Where did that come from?
I don't know, Thakgi. You see that in front of been having it since I was high school.
Because you're a pretty boy, a clean guy, yeah? You see you.
I don't know, but a lot of people maybe I'm a gestures or I'm not gay, but maybe I don't notice.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of friends, Mama K. At high school, like one of my clan, shout out to Clan. Like one of my closest friends at high school, like Clan was that guy, Gucci. If you break, he's gonna make sure Gucci, if I'm gonna get money. So we were close until something happened and I drifted.
What happened? Did he try kiss you?
Yeah, he approached. I think Clan just because approached and then like I'm convinced.
He was like, I actually like you.
Yeah. Because maybe I got told to come fight. Good, maybe he's gay because of the rumors.
Oh, and he was thinking maybe you're still in hiding.
Yeah.
But I mean, like a lot of gay people can sense whether you're gay or not. Even if you hide it, they will know. They can tell. Because I have a lot of gay friends, right? And they told me from the get-go that, nigga, you're not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because people would be like, hey, this one, he might be because he hangs around a lot of gay people.
But I think for Ruklan, he was still a kid. Because we were still in high school.
Yeah.
But a friend I have, like one of my closest friends, which is Uchabukambo, there's rumors I'm dating him. And there was a close friend, Ogewayishone. Nencha was so disappointed and he said one of the most profound things, Guimati. Maybe people are not comfortable because you're comfortable in your gender. We as good to bad.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't worry you.
I can be surrounded by maybe 7 gays. I'm the only one on the street. I wouldn't notice because I treat people as they are.
I don't mind, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind because and as long as if there's boundaries, which they respect me as a straight man or anything, I don't mind. But the other person who you also mind outside, which why is this guy in? And I still want to know even this day, Gucci, yini evidence ugogo mawena athi unayo ukuthi I'm gay. Because she said she has evidence. And I spoke to Sabel ukuthi, you know the thing, if I evidence, if you're saying go to evidence, you're saying go to you have a solid evidence ukuthi ungayiveza ukuthi umuntu gay. Till this date, I want to keep it right. I don't like ukuthi ngilifake igama lakhe because of the clashes lawa working with you. But every time uma ngithi ngifuna ukukhuluma with him is like, don't worry, I got you, and then she goes and then fights for it. But on that one, because
against Maweni's claims.
Yeah, because she's playing good to try in the time. But that one, I tune evidence, like Thakgi, you know the net. If I say I have evidence, maybe I've seen you somewhere. Even this day, I want to know, Gucci, why am I keep Lontole to evidence? And then there was a clip, Lava Nabo Musa, Nabo, you know what? And then Musa Kala said Monday's gay, and then I know. So you see, Musa has power, Joe. Like, if I ring into a lot of people think Gucci, Musa Unazlo because he said it now, Gucci, I have evidence. I'm like, these people, keep again. And then came with Dominique,
Dominique Kaza.
Yeah, I think what Umamaliana offered with him in Anglale.
What?
I think it's that. Allegedly, I'm not sure about the clip. I don't want to misquote him. I think Shoganjal. And then Mama Liana said, again, Mama Liana, because Mama Liana, like, and she was like, sit back, I'm gonna handle this.
But hasn't
that's how it started between Mama Liana and Dominic.
But hasn't Dominic been on the Ventin?
She has. No, he has, sorry.
He has been on the Ventin podcast, right? The relationship was good.
Yeah, until I don't know how the fight started between Nano Mama Liana. I don't know how it started. But I remember Ashoganja Lugutu Mama Liana go from Utalalena. Like Kanjani though. So that it's I don't know, man, like Fuchang excellent Toguchi, because if you start Ukulumar keep on a statement, it's like you're defending.
Yeah.
And then I'm like you can say that what things was is myself, and I'm gonna be live on TikTok after.
Yeah, but your lives, bro. Like I remember I was with my aunt and watching your life at some point. You were in bed with a guy one day. Who was that guy? And he was gay.
No.
What, is he not gay? No. Is he not the guy you work with?
Yeah, it's the guy. It's the guy I was working with. It's the guy or an introducer on the quarter business, but things didn't go well. Okay. I'm gonna talk about that on what happened. It was the guy because the guy saved my life. That's why I'm kwatelanga ganga. That's why I'm kwatelanga.
Saved your life how?
Yeah, let me tell you. That's why I'm kwatelanga ganga because he was there when I needed him most. But at the same time, he left me when I needed him the most, food. Because the guy, it happened with me and me things are getting heated, Guamampel. And I'm still going to share the story on how I met the guy now in the store. Things were getting heated, Guamampel. And I knew, Gucci, I have this guy who wants to work with me. And I had nothing, Gucci, Eshmang meeting like back at home. What am I going to do? Some things on Fagili new man. And I called him, I'm like, boy, tomorrow we're going, are you ready? He was like, I've been ready. And I was like, we don't have nothing. Like, as Nanexi, I don't have a budget for good, but we're going to use what we have. And then we went. And then I got to survive because things were big chance between me. I got to survive, man. Because don't worry, man. And then things are getting heated between you. And then you like, let's separate for a cut.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm going back because I have businesses. I have business. I'm concentrating on my business. I have this between us. And then I call this guy, which, hey, bro. I don't have money.
But one day, bro, you've been on Moja Love. You've made all this money. You were the guy that was wearing Gucci's, and stuff like that. So wasn't there money saved? Or good in case there's a rainy day that comes?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because when it comes to me, when it came to the Moja Love money, like my business, Joe, like I invested a lot. Like I spent like, spend like half a lapan.
In which business? I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, the container, the what? That's crack changing.
But at that time, Tumi was not there because you were running it alone. It was that time when you guys were going through a separation. Was it not?
I'm saying during that period, Moja Love, I invested more in my business.
Oh.
Than like, Me and Tumi, that's the thing we're proud of. Ukuthi, when it comes to the money, fame, nanan, like we didn't live that life. I'm a celebrity. We didn't, you like such jabulisa, like you can count now, Gucci. Sis jabulisa kancane, but we're more invested on what we want. Because even date the stands is nazo in we're good when it comes to yeah, well, if EMs and it was measured on your net worth. When it comes to the assets we have, we're good, it's planted grand. But when it comes to the life of Gucci, nah, that we didn't invest much.
No,
capital.
but when you come out and say that I took this guy home and we had to share a bed, it seems like you don't have anything.
Oh,
You're making it sound like no, I'm sure. But then, if it was that bad and you were separating, why don't you just sell one of the properties or rent them out? Sell the land and tell me that hey, now it's bad. I'm going home.
Oh, when it comes to the properties, some of them to me spoken about it. Some of them we had to sell because of the boys' bills.
Ooh.
Even the stands we had to sell off boys' bills.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
even dates, Joe. Like I was thinking of something because in medical aid leyo bese coming la Mama Liana ne. I think Mama Liana manje she is in like more than $1 million.
In debt.
Yeah, because of boys' hospital.
Mondashange Junior.
Yeah, and I was telling her, bro, this is too much. And then I was like, I want to do something like, even on this podcast, like, I was like, I'm going to do into with people can subscribe, but that money can go to, like, I'm a subscription of paying fees. That money can go to boys' bills.
So you want to help her pay for that still?
I want to because, like, even today, I have doctors now, and that's paid. Like, I mean, don't 2 years in hospital and then you think you have that man, private hospital.
Yeah.
So, that's why it looked bad for me. I have to go back home.
Yeah.
Because, like the cars, yo, bro, like we lost so much. And I'm glad we tried everything we could, but we didn't care about material or anything. We were so focused on keeping this boy breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Umayenze were like, you tried everything. So that's why isn't those big there's people like doing good.
Yeah, bro.
But when it comes to that, I'm finally on the screen. You know my boy's formula, baby, 500 mil.
That's about 500, yeah.
Yeah, Ngaga riding 600.
Well, it was a special one.
Special one. I think it's proprietary, like it has. And after 2 days, you appeal.
So
after 2 days, he appealed because he had a dosage which Melapuze Ibisen Gaga. I mean, you cannot give him anything. He's allergic to milk. Anything that's dairy is allergic to it. Akupa was a special charge. You're like, you couldn't. The medication, I think on medication, it was like 8,000 to 7,000. And after 2 weeks, made me return.
who? And now people would think that
Even
bro,
noma bangathendlini uletha 1.5 a week or uletha 3,000. At some point bekumele ukuthi abone ukuthi I'm not putting every effort engaba because the pressure bekayifeel I one at some point. I understand that part I understand because it was like lo muntu lo nginomntwana but he's not bringing much because nayi pressure nje. If mabathi khona into eyenzakalayo ngoboy, maybe I was like, kumele cooperation, but kumele kuphume 50,000 or nini. Who's gonna feel pressure?
dude,
You know when you start doubting yourself, am I man enough though? Because here's my kid is suffering, but I cannot. And you're trying, trying by all means. You're calling up a Thakgi, which I know if I go with Thakgi, things are gonna pop. Things are not happening your way. You're doing this, you're trying the business side, and things are not going your way. And that is gonna, even the part of me still believes even the finances. I fagile into when it comes to my marriage. Like I have to be brutal honest about that. Yeah, well, even now, no matter utumis ex-nin, no matter kulumuti, or no matter kulumuti possibilities of which you can work things out or none. I'm like, I would never go back to do when I know which I'm not financially well off because I don't want to see myself in that, or I'll never date anyone. I would think as so far, but I wouldn't want anyone which angi bambe ngaleyo ndlela or angitshathe. Do you know ukchatha ne?
No, what does it mean?
Like
Like
carrying,
overpowering or
carry me that much good to you later. Because I'm fun, it's not. Like I would feel some kind of way even if I'm listening to a clip and like, hey, as a man, you're a provider. And like I look at my life, I'm like, I'm not providing that much for my female Muslim. It was normal because we were, but attention, it's mine. So I'm bringing more, you're not bringing. Cool. So that now you. And then ang shaggy sing milang billy ladin. Back end of the smartest thing, the smartest thing I did me now among Pumeladin. I didn't take anything. TV, everything. I didn't take anything. Like just went and started afresh drinking. So no man I still have my room and that's why normal in time room lamp grand so you drinking and but the thing about me in Natak stubborn, like I don't mind starting afresh. That's why no man get Lispani. I get Lispani without Guti how am I gonna go about in life. But I knew Guti something's gonna blow up here. Even now, I'm fine. I'm like I know if footy they say I know it's a man. It's this voice. I don't know. It's not everyone on that. But when I talk to people who think like me, who have that thing, and you know that feeling. And I get Guguchi settle for less. Like it always wants you to be. There's this greatness in your corner. So that's why you even telling me. That's why I know about and I'm like, but Sierra. We're here now. We're shooting.
Yo, man, honestly, I'm really.
It
Oh, wow. Okay, we there now.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, what is this, bro? What is it?
So, I know, bro, let's talk. We'll talk about it.
But just tell people. They want to know.
Also, that's Baby Joe, like it's manufactured. Ekaslam, ne?
Harassment.
Yeah?
Harassment.
Yeah. Can you read it for me?
Rovno sauce.
Yeah, Rovno sauce. It's bottled with love in Tonaka. So, what made me uguting inganye? Do you know a product? Let me say maybe it's this water. No, water for it is just maybe you call drink or nin. But you love this thing because I love the sauce. I'm forever buying it. But just because it's akalikas, I'm like, I have to be part of this, man.
Okay.
I have to
you
be
believe
part
it's
of
gonna be the
this.
biggest thing?
The taste, I'm gonna give you, boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you. I have a pack for you.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, why are you taking it?
Because I couldn't wait.
Yeah, it's yours.
Because they're not really. It's a great presentation, yeah.
It's a hot one and a mild one.
Okay.
So people are gonna hit me up. I'm gonna put an advertiser where they can get in. I just partnered with them, like working on this now. People are gonna see the information. Like there's big things coming, man. I'm part of this now. And
It's
I'm gonna
amazing.
grow this baby. I'm gonna need you now. Go see.
You push it.
Yeah, try something. Yeah,
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your review, like, bro, a video review after tasting that baby. I'm part of this, and there's a signature one that's coming. It's gonna be branded by in that way. I'm like, it's gonna be Mondeshange Kasi Hub. That was
That's the name of your business.
yeah,
Mondeshange Kasi Hub. Okay, dope.
So that one is gonna be branded. It's gonna be a signature sourcing in 7 Sai. So people are gonna buy it from me. From me,
Alright.
sorry.
But I just want to say, man, on a more nicer note, how your relationship with Liana, man.
Oh,
Yo, bro, I love it, man. Whenever I see your guys' video together, especially on WhatsApp, there's ones that you post on WhatsApp and not on TikTok. You know, where she's just dancing and doing a thing. Every chance you get, you post videos of her, man. You're a present father to her, and I feel like you guys have a very, very healthy relationship.
Yo, bro, and that's not umtaning na ipel.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I have 4 girls. Boy, because
But
5.
Monday. How?
4 girls, like, it's no more on my firstborn, no more on
How old is she?
Nomanda is 16, 17. She's turning 17 because she's doing matric next year.
Okay.
That's my firstborn. Luandle, Amahle, Uliana, and then it was Mand.
Bro, but now, so then how did you make it work? Like, you came into this thing with her with like 3 kids already, and she accepted you as you are.
Yeah, she has kids now.
Outside of?
Yeah.
How many?
It's outside. It's 2. It's Minant, and then it's I forgot this boy Ikamala Kas. I forgot Ikamala boy because angzangi be party impilo yakhe kangaka. hlala khabo babakhe, but mina I was there full time.
So was she never like caught up in like your baby mama drama in this whole thing?
There were baby mama drama, but it wasn't that, because you know what I did, I was like, Kutumi, please control this. They will communicate now, as now. I gave her the drive with. But the said part, man, it's for kids to go to, because into in my relationships, they are public.
Yeah.
So for kids, go to me, attachment, and then my kids love it. Like, so that,
Or like your kids would like, your house step kids, rather,
Yeah.
they'd be together.
Yeah, like every holiday, abantwana bebahlala bakhona.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, so that with me about the attention and then maybe people will think ukuthi ngithanda uLiana, but like even now abantwana bami, if they're gonna be watching me, if bangakhumbula from early stages ukuthi how much effort I put, it's just that now I'm going through a lot, but mangla Josie ngiyakhona uLiana nabo uma ngiseResmith, because abayithu baseResmith or Lady Smith, I feel sorry for Lwandle because she's distanced from me Lady Smith, so angikhona ukuba naye. But I wrote to her and I'm just never ucabanga ukuthi ubaba wakho akakuthanda, or you know how much, because bonke banama memory la ukuthi you're my dad. Noma nginabo ba know ekuyabancane abantwana, bro. Like I love kids. And I think I have the best genes ukuthi angahlala kimi kuphela. Yeah, you can see from Liana, you can see from like Liana is so special. I want to tell you stories always. So izolo ngiyamthatha ngihamba naye. So Liana, you don't plan, man. Liana will make her own plans.
Liana?
Yeah, like she will tell you today Tina Swenza so.
Like today I want ice cream, today I want whatever.
No, today we're gonna go to games. I wanna play games. After games, I wanna go to Spare. After Spare, we're gonna do this. Like that's Liana for. So it's always Slangane Mall. Because we've been talking actually, she wants a Barbie bag. She wants a Barbie in Portland, but she wants a Barbie what? Mang Figa just was like, hey, Barbie what? And I'm walking around the mall, looking for this Barbie bag and me. Oh, like we found a Mickey Mouse bag, head. Scarftin, and the partner is scarftin. Funny uncle, let's say, check it life clean. And then after she wants us to go to Monte Casino, and I'm so exhausted. And Caroline, Leon, I think we lost. Like we have to go back. I don't know where we are. She's like, don't worry, I have a plan. I'm like, what? We're gonna separate, and we ask people that they give us direction.
We're gonna separate.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, separating is not a good idea. Let's go. And then she was like, okay, let's ask people. And I was like, I'm gonna post that just for evidence. I'm like, who are we gonna ask? And she was like, let me ask that. You know, Liana went to 3 people, telling them, hi, me and my dad were lost. We wanna go to Monte Casino. Can you please help us?
But then, how did you feel in that moment, man?
Like, I was so, even now, like, I don't understand it. Liana is a special kid, man. Like, I want to protect her by all means. Even this separation, I get so much now when I talk. I don't want to go to my affected because she's so special in England, bro. Like, even the questions Angbuza wanna now go to, so are you going with me to the house? Are you going to her house? I'm like, oh, she's away now, which we no longer staying together with their mom. And the way I smart in a corner, I wish at some point me and Tumi, but there was a point where we could put our differences aside and just focus on raising this. Because you can see Liana, she's going far. She's that special. And imagine Umabata Seko itu and then Lenti Yama factor. And you so you blaming yourself for Guti. There was a potential here, but just because me and your mom were too greedy, we made it about us, but not about you, because you didn't ask to be here. We owe it to you for you to live your greatest potential or to live out to it. Not to go to a natina, mele, or affect raising to season.
Okay, talking about things affecting her, you know, you said Tumi is now in a new relationship.
Yeah.
How's her? Has she met the guy yet? Has she spoken to you about it, Olian? Because she's very open.
I think she's met him, man, because she was strong. Amakam, and she was like, yo, here we go again. Because even when it comes to me, I didn't introduce my kids to do until singing Lobolile.
Okay.
I don't know how she came about to Gutiana from Guyanza Leonto. Cause I'm confronted first. Are you sure you're ready? Gucci, Liana Sangzamoza Kuna. What now? I don't think Gucci Bona Lumonte is boyfriend. I think Tata. I was like, that, yeah, bro. Like, I don't think. But at the same time, I didn't want to sound that like that accept Peter. I was like, if you know what you're doing, it's good because you know, Choguti, you're dating and then oh, low pitch pay so I was like, if she knows what she's doing, I'm good. But the only thing I'm from now, I think I should work hard enough for Guti. I get to protect Juliana Gmina on how I want it. I don't want to protect him. How about me owning a house and then I have a nanny lapo and then I get full control of Juliana and then Mama Kangambonanjan without letting if Gucci she doesn't get introduced into Ninja and then I control that. That's my conclusion to that. Why do we lapa good to me? Because to me now if she wants to do into Zakanga Yenza Namaranjan. When since ucabanga ukuthi uLiana ngamprotecta ukuthi awufuna ukuthi aza abomama abaningi awufuna ukuthi mazutumi if normal like I wouldn't let Liana ngibone ngine-cherry mina.
But Monte, come on, bro. You eventually you are gonna move on, just like Tumi
Mary,
is.
Mary.
Yeah. But I'm saying you are gonna move on, and let's say you take in Liana and you're with a different woman. Liana's gonna start seeing that woman as maybe her new mom also, just like Liana.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, maybe let's say you lobola.
Yeah, that's okay.
But now, so what does Liana call this the new person, Tumi's boyfriend? Now?
I don't want to say because the name's gonna be thrown there, and then if Liana is sure, maybe if she's live or if I could know mama, maybe on the public platform, people are gonna pick up this dude. So it might dent as in I don't want to mention the name but it's not. We are but there's a specific name Mbizangan.
Oh, okay. But you don't have a problem with that. You sort of do, but I feel like
I have a problem of introducing my kid to Muntag. Like at least if us, but her last response was she knows Uguti, this guy has good intentions. Maybe they might get married. And I was like, oh, if it's like that, clean. Cause I don't want to. If but out, if Utum is gonna date the next person, Uliano's almost. That's why I'm saying with until maybe saying nama officials with lobalad we say so short. There in Abantwana they can start good buzzing in. I would learn to introduce some different partners, Bantuan. I'm not about that and then go and but that's why I'm saying with I'm allowing her to do her because maybe if she's comfort with that, we could.
Fair enough. Hey, I remember, man, on a lighter note, I was
Hey, what up?
I was at your house. I knew Doom was gonna get a BBL. Way before.
And I was so against it.
Why? That was the thing. I wanted to go there. Like, why were you against it? Because I remember you like coming down the stairs at your house, and I was sitting there. And she was telling me, "Oh, I'm gonna get a BBL and stuff like that." And you were coming down the stairs. And like, why do you wanna do it? Why? Your body's perfect. And she was like, "No, I'm just the touch-ups."
Like. On that, I don't know. Maybe it was a side of me which is she's gonna look. Oh, yeah, well, people
nicer for other niggas.
And trust me, I saw it to my saying, I was like, at least you be say good. Because after to me like gain a lot of attraction, like from guys, she would even screenshot for me in my DMs. It's wild. It's wild.
Who was there?
In Donna, these ministers, these these politicians in Donna. Like I was a stairway to Mfana, like, hey, go, Bikara.
There's ministers in there? Oh, ANC, ne?
That's why the bag is, Joe.
That's
why the bag is. The real bag, Mfanida. Like, you can do your thing, go figure Glen Malta. Ew, Leo. Like, I kid you not, everybody has a politician, what. That's the real bag, bro.
I am going to go into politics. And
I've been wanting you to I've been saying no.
No, I eventually, maybe in the next 2 years. Remember I already tried with the youth, whatever podcast with the EFF, yeah. I don't know if that's not going to happen. It's in talks now. But I love politics. Politics is life, man. I want to make a change. I want my voice to be the change. I feel like I'm already doing a lot. I mean, I've spoken a lot about the industry, and I'm still growing with it. A couple of more years, and then I'll be the voice. But in politics, I want to start learning now and being in that space.
Like, would you want your brand to be limited that much at politics? Because what I feel with politics is like you get to be boxed now. If you ANC, you get to be labeled as ANC, and there's rules to this. Even no mean to be right, just because there's policies which you cannot voice this about this. If you voice this, they get to do this to you.
Oh no, but remember, I want to be there as like an independent person. I just want to be the voice of politics and so that I don't want to be associated to any party.
Political party.
Yeah, I want to be a political
Like-
analyst or whatever, bro.
Penalism like.
Yeah, Penuel is a bit. Yeah, maybe Penuelism like.
I know penalism is just that he's woke guy, like he mixes everything.
Yeah,
in it.
he's-
But when you wanna be based on politics.
Yeah, I'm inspired by
Okay,
the guys
yeah.
like JJ Tawane.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say that. But please mix it out and don't limit yourself because you versatile. Don't limit yourself. Maybe if you're gonna have a platform, yeah, it can always be juggling around the industry, juggling around what, and then yeah, even the politics. But you can make change without politics. Yes, you can. Let me say, it can be Joe Rogan.
Oh, Joe Rogan, yeah.
Joe Rogan, like he's so
Perfect.
smart and very political. Like he knows everything. With Joe Rogan, you can ask him about. He's so informed about many things. He makes a change because everything ends like Joe Rogan. People have an opinion about it. So that's why I don't limit it. I'm so smart because you know, guys, let me tell you, you know, every time when he's about to make, a lot of people don't know how close we are. Like when he's about to make a huge move, he calls me, bro. Hey, bro, I'm about to do it. Can I go? I'm sitting there. I don't have a time. You know, I was like, and there's this other friend now, Unulo, the one who's behind that guy's brand.
And which guy's brand?
That guy, Sabai, the Alex guy.
Oh! No, but I'm saying, okay, it's fine. Okay, we leave it at that.
Go to the establishment.
I want to go. I called him. I video called him this other day.
Nah, he's cool, that guy.
Yeah,
he's cool. He's cool. So, even Nolwazi, like everything Nolwazi inside is always like, yo, bro, there's this. I'm like, and she was saying to me, maybe you have to be this guy behind the scenes who likes, I'm like, I haven't found my feet up, but I still have. That's why this podcast, because I've been meaning to start a podcast, Kairata podcasting. Like, Donna, if you can ask anyone, like, Ongazikdala, I've been a fan of podcasting even before podcasting started being cool in Mzansi. I've been, I'm interviews with talent because I'm a fan of Steve Jobs. I'm a fan even when Steve Jobs introduced podcast app,
On Apple.
on the iPhone.
Yeah.
He even said it, Gucci, podcast is the future radio. Back then, Steve Jobs said it.
And you were there. You picked it up. I think you're a good listener, man. You're a very good listener. But when I told people that I was coming to do like an interview with you today, I'm gonna interview you and stuff. They were like, "Oh, Monde's always the guy that sits like this and he's always quiet on like podcasts and stuff like that. You were just a quiet guy. They don't know you this outspoken."
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. That's why when Nolo suggested, maybe I should start something behind the scene, I'm like, but there's this side of me where people don't know. They don't know how informed I am. They don't know I love reading books. They don't know using this bang. Like a lot of people, okay, maybe it's gonna sound cocky. They don't know how smart I am.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna sound cocky, but I know, man. Like I'm so informed regarding to. So I'm like, maybe I can have a voice this. They don't know. Okay, people know me. Like I love clothes, bro. Even now, like I want to collaborate, maybe because I know a lot of top local designers. I want to collaborate with my few guys with, yo, bro, since I'm going to be on podcast every day, dress me up. You know back Batlangmo, and you're going to pick it up and you're going to love it. I used to watch Friends Like This because most of the times I would want to see
Outfits.
I used to watch Scoop on that last show, Channel O.
Turn up.
It was 10 up.
It was turn up.
Just because of the outfit. Yes, he's dope. Scoop is dope, bro. Like, just because. So I was like, let me do that with podcast. No one dresses well called podcast. It's still simple. I'm not good at dress well. I'm in a stylish way.
What are you trying to say about us
No,
now?
bro, I know. I'm saying in a stylish way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, maybe when you're sitting, people are concentrating on what you're saying. But they were like, yo, that jacket. Oh, what. So I want to break that. I'm on that.
Yeah, a lot of us podcasters don't really
There's
We don't care
no
about the outfits, especially on.
there's no stylish podcaster currently.
I feel like, especially in our network, we don't. Well, Yanda tries. She kills it. Yanda, she's there with the outfits and stuff. Meg, as the last person on your mask, man.
Jamaica is one of those Steve Jobs.
Sol is just neat.
Sol is aware of it's like dope. It's just that I got 5 effort in that. That's why I need to. There's no stylish man. There's stylish people. You know that. Even yourself. You know, people don't know what I gave you your first. Like
I wanted. He's the reason why I got my first Air Jordan ones, right? You actually picked him for
Air Jordan he was like the dopest Air Jordan he has. I forced him to take. I tell.
Yeah, I actually wanted to wear it today out of respect. And I was like, I always wear this thing, right?
I'm
Let me give it a break.
Like, come on, super. I made him buy this.
I feel like people know it, man. I feel like people know it.
They don't. It's only those maybe who
the Air Jordan one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go to the dopest Air Jordan he has. I made him buy it. And you didn't want to. I was like, cover riding. I'm like, a lot of people are gonna say, yo, nice sneakers. I'm sure your first compliment our nice sneakers, you got it. I can't know.
So this podcast, bro, is it gonna be also tapped into the industry, or is it just on a more personal level for the public to like with stories they can relate to?
I don't want to limit it, Okalo. Let me say, you see Scoop, I love Scoop. Like, it's one of my role models. Scoop.
He's my role model. When I met him, I met him for the first time last year at Focus event, this Adidas thing they did in Pretoria, and I was like, you've been my idol. I told him about the things he do on like Turn Up, the words the conversations he had with AKA on Turn Up, the dances he did, the outfits. He's my guy. And they always tell you don't meet your heroes, but when I met him, same energy, same everything.
That's
gave me that love.
Even everyone's always portrays Scoop in that.
And I was like, me, I was surprised that he knows me. I was like, he's
and
like.
And the word I love about Scoop, everyone has skills to catch you. Everyone, when they reference to Scoop, they have something dope to say, or the NH or what. And what I love Scoop is that guy, Gucci. I got tattoo Gucci, my brand is, if you dope, Scoop is gonna tell Gucci, you see now, I believe me, if Scoop meets you, he's gonna tell Gucci, you the future boy.
That's what DJs will say to me. Yeah, with DJs Boo, I respect him so much, man. He's like proper OG, especially for the kids.
And Spucho, like his humbleness now, like he's on the hot man level. Like, I love that Spoo. That's who I call YFM. That's who Chelo Tatina, Donna Chel. Spang on my pussy shine at in. I was scared at in a singing Batazanzan. I miss that spooning. But no, I'm about I get caught and it's not. I had a thing which maybe Spoo might bring the old Spoo. What's swag? I'm Kissinger. Now I have it.
But he's got
mine. Now he's loaded. And before he wasn't that loaded.
You think he's loaded a lot now?
No, Donaka, yeah. Like, that's why I carry Mom Zanzi. It's just that most of the times we check things on how you look. We don't check. If it was Ugugu to be more focused on the net worth, maybe check or more fire king, what. It's like Mac. Mac is a multimillionaire now.
For real?
How much is... how many times? Do you remember we had this conversation? How many events, like maybe you chilling on... I'm a chiller's punch up on a bantangag.
I even bachelor's pants myself.
I'm an advertisement the conduct podcast angag. Like Mac is making a lot, bro. He's making a lot. It's just that he's chilled and he doesn't want that. But I think now he's gonna reach a level where he's gonna teach out the game.
What do you mean?
The first time I met Mac at the interview, he said podcasting in El Chalete, but not a lot. Not a lot. I think for podcasting can pay the studio, the what.
The employees and stuff.
Yeah, but make sure you're selling something. That's why my first episode, I was like, I need to sell something. But you need something. You can't be having 100 people and you're not selling something. If you have 100 people watching, I'm sure 100 can buy from you.
He said that?
That's why I get it. There's going to be a time, maybe he's going to give up game. Like, give up the full game on how you make money or number. Like he told me, Siras, which you cannot, bro. This thing is like TV. You watch TV, after a few minutes, like they selling you something. Why waste this time and not sell something? So here I am.
Yeah, but
Like, I have to
but
sell
you know, you used to sell
something.
clothes, right?
Yeah.
I used to sell clothes.
Yeah, I remember that. And I still want us to work on something of which you're mising now.
I'm not mising it.
Yeah.
I am gonna do it because it's winter now. I need to drop really dope stuff. I think I'm gonna do it and sell it. He told you that?
Yeah.
Kind of smart though.
I even told you when we were discussing to Butler relates, I was like, Thakgi, forever, like you forever on the YouTube, but you're not selling something.
Yeah, but
Imagine if you weren't kept in Kapaskipa saying, Soliano, she just gave it good. Every time when he's wearing something, people want to know what. He told
Where
us,
did he get it?
he said it, he's made money for Culti, he's made money for Vabs, he's made money for Tepo Jeans, of which I'm going to have him soon. Leon is my friend. He was like, let me do my own. I was asking you the same thing. What are you selling there? Imagine everyone, you're always wearing a cap, and then they're asking you on the comments, where can I buy that cap? Where can I buy it?
I think give me at least until end of May. It'll be in the works. By 1st of June launching.
We partners because I can.
We'll talk about that. But okay, the podcast, how often is it gonna drop and stuff like that? Once a week, once a month?
Once a week, once a week. I'll be dropping every Monday. And I want to drop after because people don't have anything to do after watching podcasting show.
For real? But that was your conversation. You've always said, like, people want to watch something else and then...
Traffic. Like I said to you, there's still a lot of space for podcasting because it needs to be like TV. After this, I'm watching this. It's a choice which I don't want to watch this. After podcasting chill, I'm like, I'm doing something. There has to be something dope that's after that. Of which that's why when you ask me, Guti, about this network, I said I don't want to limit it. I still want that podcast that I wanted to create with you. Still want it here on the channel.
Man, I'm really sad that you guys let Pew go on the Venting podcast.
I know how much.
I felt remember I vouched for him. I was like,
Pew, this guy's been telling me every day, boy.
Don't do that. I was like, get him on.
But I couldn't, Joe. That's why I had to start my own thing. You know, I couldn't because I don't have much voice when it comes to the Venting podcast. Because I see Aka.
No, only it's always the Venting podcast. Had I joined, I would have been jobless now. You see now.
That's why I was telling you. That's why I was telling you outside. Like everything happens for a reason. It was a reason why you never signed with me and signed with Mac. And I'm happy for you because it has opened a lot of gates for you.
Man, but don't you think I'm like boxed in with Piano Pulse? In a way?
For your potential, you are because you can only be piano. But
you think I'm boxed in?
Yeah, you are. But I think if Mac loves you enough, he has to make you. That's why I said.
But where we? I'm not, bro. I work for the network. I'm not. Come on, don't I have something outside of the network, man?
Yeah, you can.
No, I'm just saying. But you feel like I'm boxed in there with piano. But and the thing is, I always try to expand it. Like I always reach out, try to reach a different audience. That's why I always want to get the trends. I'll know how to go about it, but still bring it back to piano. I feel like that's the part that people miss the most, that we don't talk much about piano, but I'll reference whatever happened and bring it back into piano because I know what catches the trends to get to ability, to get the show running, to get the views up so that we're not forgotten, so that we're always in conversations.
I love that.
I want Piano Pulse to be podcast of the year, man. I want it to be podcast of the year if that's possible. Honestly.
I get it, bro.
Honestly.
Yeah. I think radio's not ready for you, but if they're brave enough, they can jump on you. Even TV's not ready for your kind of style. But if they're brave enough, they can jump on you and then they can make a killing. Or you can start something. I don't know if you're a follower or you can lead yourself or not. But on that, you know your potential, boys. And it's just that at times I doubt on you. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. If Mac is smart enough, he has to unleash that beast in you. Full potential, I think.
I feel like, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't want to jump into that. We don't want any other kind of situations. Come
on. That was nothing, man. But that was a real test of character.
Nah?
Yeah.
Am you a brave motherfucker? You.
That was a test of character.
When I'm done, I say, I ball and done a discipline. No,
I'm not. You know, I'm not like that. I'm very soft, man.
Yeah, but you are very brave.
No, but that's the thing, man.
Or it's because there were cameras.
Imagine we had kept quiet. Then what the fuck was gonna happen? It was gonna be like we got punked and we just somebody came through to square up and we were just like, you know.
No, not
even, bro. I'm very calm.
But
very
I'm
respectful.
talking about that moment.
Yeah, that moment was. Yeah.
Like I kept on.
I feel like I didn't do enough.
I mean, I was like,
I could have went a bit harder. I know. Let's not go into that. That's my brother right there. I love that man.
You could have done it. I love it, man. Did you tell him I want to have him here?
No, I haven't told him.
Yeah,
yet.
please.
Does he know?
I don't think he knows me, but please tell him and then introduce him to me. Like, this is Monday, so I don't think he knows me. He knows two of us but I don't think a lot of people don't know me. They know me as Monday lawyer.
Okay, but I think we're wrapping it up nicely.
Yeah,
man.
we good. Oh, by the way,
Guys, remember already?
Yeah,
I already gifted myself that thing, man.
Yeah, I want to give you official.
Okay.
So enjoy this, man. Please do a video and do a video and do a review of what you think of our love here, ne?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we have you, Poison. So guys, you're gonna hit me up. There's gonna be advertisement here. You're gonna hit me up if you're interested in tasting it. But you can also check Thakgi on TikTok and see his review on this. And then yeah, anything to say, man? Big promotion, yeah, no, next.
Just watch out for my clothing brand that's coming up. It's probably gonna be all on website. And then please follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok and stuff. I have a lot more in store that I will say in the next coming month because I feel like I'm gonna be in and out of your podcast. I feel like that's gonna happen a lot.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah,
because you're gonna have a lot to talk about.
And I'm really happy that you gave me the first episode, the opportunity to interview you as the host of the podcast, you know, so that you can tell your story and make everybody else that's to follow more comfortable and open and stuff like that. This is a very safe space. And I hope people are aware that I'm not a dog. I'm not a hyena. I'm not out here to just get people, man. Because I feel like when people come to interviews on Piano Pulse, I feel like they just like, oh, Utaka wanda uzongibuza. I'm actually not that type of person. I'm very human like. Yeah. I'm godlike.
Thank you, Ntonaka, for honoring my interview, and thank you. Like, so I think this Ntwana knows me more than ever, and he's been around me. I'm like, I'm gonna be more comfortable with you. So that's why I chose Ntonaka.
Yeah.
Always a brother to me, Poison. Keep well. All the best, man, on your moves. Ne?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, boy. Hey, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Ugutsiranga's podcast. This is Kaleni. This is a safe space for men where we come and talk about anything, just for men's growth. Like, siyakulisana, siyakhana. And guys, please go on TikTok and follow Ringa's podcast. Go on Instagram. Follow on Instagram. It's Ringa's podcast. Hey, let's grow, guys. Like, come and join, be a part of the family, Nani. Help me grow this child. Away.
Permission granted. You may ring us. Offload your burdens and trust that you'll feel lighter. The darkness lures, but we will shed a bit of light to make your day brighter. You're a fighter, but now you're tired. So rest with us, but ring us. Because it's much better to hear you speak up than to read about it on your suicide note while you lay cold face up. XMG, ring us. We'll pick up any brokenness you hoard. We vow to be your entertainment even when you're bored. Ring us, where we talk, offload, see boldly. That's what the brotherhood is for. In your mind, we hope to build a palace bigger than Caesar's. Let's sit down and unfold. Le ring us.